back to another Discovery with Miss Natalie video. That's me. So we are finally in the month of December, which has a whole bunch of really fun things going on in it. And something else may be coming pretty soon, which is snow. So this week, we're going to do a whole bucket load of fun things to go with snow. So we're going to start with the story first this time, unlike my last video, which was a little silly because I did things backwards. But we are going to start with the story again this time first. And then we're going to make something which I think you guys will find pretty fun and cool. We're going to make snow globes, which I'm very excited about. I love snow around this time of year because it just makes it way more holiday festive. So what we're gonna read first is a book about this little boy who also is very excited for snow, and he tells all the townspeople that it's gonna snow, but they don't believe him. So let's find out what happens in the story. And this book is just called Snow, and it's written by Yuri Shulevitz. So here is the little boy down here, and this is his dog, his good old friend, his dog. And let's find out if the townspeople start to believe him about the snow. The skies are gray. The rooftops are gray. The whole city is gray. Then one snowflake. Can you see where the snowflake is? It is right there. Just one, but let's see if any more come. It's snowing, said the boy with dog. It's only a snowflake, said grandfather with beard. Then two snowflakes. It's snowing, said boy with dog. It's nothing, said man with hat. Then three snowflakes. It's snowing, said boy with dog. It'll melt, said woman with umbrella. A few snowflakes float down and melt. But as soon as one snowflake melts, another takes its place. No snow, said radio. No snow, said television. But snowflakes don't listen to radio. Snowflakes don't watch television. All snowflakes know is snow, snow, and snow. Snowflakes keep coming and coming and coming. Look at all them. The man with hat and the woman with umbrella and the radio, they're all covered in snow. Circling and swirling, spinning and twirling, dancing, playing there and there. Floating, floating through the air, falling, falling everywhere. Look at that whole town. It's got snow everywhere. And rooftops grow lighter and lighter. It's snowing, said boy with dog. Look at how happy he is. He loves the snow. The rooftops are white. See all that snow on there? That's so much. The whole city is white. Where'd all the buildings go? They're completely covered in snow. Snow, said the boy. The end. Do you get just as excited about snow as this little boy and his dog? It's pretty fun. You can do a lot of things in the snow. You can build snowmen, or you can build a snow dog. You can go sledding in the snow. You can make snow angels in the snow. There's just so many things you can do. You can have a snowball fight in the snow. Lots of options. But what we're going to do today, because we don't have a lot of snow yet, is we're going to make our very own snow globes. So I have some pretty cool things that I'm going to put together real fast, and then I'm going to show you how you can make your own snow globe at home. So give me a few minutes. I'm going to set up all my fun things that I have, and I'll be right back to show you how to make your own snow globe. Welcome back. So now I have all my fun things that I'm going to need to make my snow globes. So I'm going to tell you what we're going to need first, and then we'll go ahead and make our fun snow globe. So what you're first going to need is some jars. I have these little mason jars. If you don't have a mason jar, it's okay. Just make sure that you get a jar that has a lid that goes on it. The next thing you're going to need is a hot glue gun. Now, these get very hot, and the glue that comes out is also very, very hot. So if you're going to be using this, make sure you grab your mom, dad, a big brother, big sister, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa who can help you use the glue gun, because I don't want any of you getting burns or ouchies on your fingers. If you don't have a glue gun, you just need to get some really, really strong glue. So you can get Gorilla Glue, that would work too, but again, that's very, very sticky. It's not hot, but it's very sticky. So if we're gonna use Gorilla Glue, I'd find a grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle who can help you with your glue. Next thing you're gonna need is little things to go inside of your jar. Now remember, these are gonna be upside down because we're gonna glue things to the lid. So make sure whatever size jar you get, the items are gonna fit. So what I got were these cute little ornaments. I also got these little trees, and I got these little ornament guys too. So we're gonna put some of these into our jars. The next thing you're gonna need is some water so we can fill our jar. You're also gonna need some glitter. You can get any kind of glitter you want. I just have some gold, some silver glitter. I also have some red and some green, and the green look like trees and the red looks like candy canes. And then the last thing you're gonna need is clear glue. Make sure you get the clear glue, because what we're gonna use this for is to help the water become a little thicker, so that when we put in our glitter, the glitter, when we shake it, will fall slowly back down rather than just fall straight back down real quick. So make sure you get clear glue, not the white glue, otherwise we're gonna see it. And that's it. Those are all of the items that you're going to need to make our snow globes. They're all written right here if you need a list. But let's go ahead and start making our first snow globe. So the first thing you're gonna do is take one of your mason jars or your jar that has a lid on it. Either way is fine. And now the first thing we want to do is we want to put a little circle of either your Gorilla Glue or of your hot glue down on the bottom, because what we want to do is we want to raise up our little items a little bit. Because on your lid, do you see that there's this little lip right here? Well, if we just put our item straight down at the bottom and then we put it in, we're not going to really be able to see it all the way up here. So go ahead and grab either your hot glue or your Gorilla Glue, whichever one you're using. And we're going to take our lid and we're going to put a little circle on the bottom to raise up our items. All right, there we go. So now on my jar lid, I have a circle of glue, and it's pretty high up. So we're gonna let that dry a little bit while I choose my first thing that I'm gonna put into my snow globe. So I think I'm going to start with ornaments. That seems pretty fun. So let's go ahead and open up my ornament box. All right, there we go. Now I think I'm gonna use the glittery ones. So these that sparkle. So let's choose one of these and let's get a red sparkly one. There we go. Why not, just for fun, also put in a red non-sparkle. Okay, so I'm going to do 3, and I'm going to stack them so they look like a tower of ornaments. Okay, so I think my glue is pretty dry. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is grab my first ornament. So I'm going to use this one. Get some more of either your Gorilla Glue or your hot glue gun. And I'm going to stick some right onto my ornament. There we go. And then I'm going to stick it right onto my dollop of glue that I've already put in there. There we go. So now I have my first ornament on my snow globe. And now remember, when you're putting these on, make sure that they'll still fit onto your jar. Just like that. So it'll still fit in there. We're good. So when you're putting them in, try to put them in the middle of your jar lid. Not over here, because if you put it over here, then we're going to have a hard time getting our jar lid back onto our jar. So make sure you put it in the middle. Now let's go ahead and do the next one. So now let's do this glittery one. Put another dollop of glue. We're going to stick this one right on top. There we go. I'm getting my tower of ornaments. We're going to put this in here, make sure it fits still. We're good. I can still put it into its jar. Okay, we're going to let that dry a little bit. Okay, so now that this has dried onto the other ornament, we're going to put my last ornament on the very, very top so that I'll have my tower. So we're going to put some more glue onto our ornament. We're going to stick that one down just like that. Okay, and we're going to let this dry a little bit because we want to make sure that the glue's super dry so that when we put it into water, it won't come apart. All right, perfect. Now we're going to put it back into the jar, make sure it all fits. And it does. And now that is what my snow globe's going to be. All of these ornaments, and then we're going to put some glitter also so that when we shake it, it'll look like snow. Okay, so now let's go on to the next part, which is filling our jar with water. And then when you're filling it, make sure that you don't fill it all the way to the top. Because when we put in our items that are on our lid, that is going to push the water up and we don't want it to overflow. So make sure you only fill it a little bit. Just like that. Now let's go ahead and make sure that when we put this in, it won't overflow. Oop, too much water. So now we're just going to empty and try again. That's perfect. Okay, so now that we have our water in our jar, we're going to go ahead and put in some of our clear glue. So go ahead and grab your clear glue, and you're just going to put some of that into your water, and you'll see it in there. I know you kind of can't see it on camera, but it looks like slime inside of my water. So this will just help make the water a little bit heavier, so when we do put in our glitter, it won't sink to the bottom right away once we start shaking it up. So I think for my ornaments, I am going to use these fun red glitter candy canes. So go ahead and pour some of your glitter, and whatever glitter color you choose or whatever they look like is perfectly fine. And you can put as little or as much as you want, but remember, if you put too many in there, it's going to be really hard to see your ornaments. So I just put a few that are just sitting on the top of my water. Let's go ahead and put back in our lid. We're gonna tighten that up. And then you guys can shake your snow globe. And there you have it. You have a snow globe with glitter in here and your ornaments that you put in there. Just like that. And that's my first snow globe. So I'm going to go ahead and make another one. And I'll do one more with you, and then I'll make the other two and show you what I've created. So first, again, grab your next jar if you have another. Grab your hot glue or Gorilla Glue. Make that pile down at the bottom of your lid. Okay, there we go. Now we're just going to let that harden, but I have my next circle on my lid. And let's choose another thing to put in there. So this time I think I'm going to do a tree. So let's go ahead and grab one of the trees. There we go. Got my little tree. And we're going to go ahead and stick him onto our hot glue. Just like that. There he is. Okay, so we're going to let this dry while we fill up our jar with water. So again, don't fill it all the way to the top. If you need to test it out, you can test it. All right, now that I have my water in my jar, I'm going to add in some of my clear glue. Again, this helps make my water a little hard so that the glue doesn't fall down straight away. All right, so now I have my glue. Let's add in my glitter. So I think this time I'm gonna add in these silver circles because I think maybe it'll look like snow, which snowing on a tree sounds pretty cool to me. So let's go ahead and sprinkle in our snow glitter. There we go. Grab your lid with your cool snow globe sculpture. I have a tree. Put that into your jar. Tighten it up. Give it a good shake. Snow globe with my tree. That's pretty fun. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and make my two others, and I'll show you when I get back. Here I have my candy cane guy, and I put some gold glitter in here. And here is my last one, my little tree guy. And I put some green glitter in this one. Just like that. And there are all 4 snow globes. Pretty easy, right? Just add some cool objects in your snow globe, put in some water and some glue, add in some glitter, and you've got yourself a homemade snow globe. So I hope you enjoyed our snow adventure today. I sure did. And come on back 2 weeks from this Friday, and we'll do another fun winter activity. And we'll read another story all about something that happens in the winter. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful 2 weeks. And I look forward to seeing all of you again super soon. Bye.